Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Strategy Guide, where we show you how to get strategic victories and tactical victories in your favorite video games.
Hey guys, I'm 12 Warthog Game here. I'm back with another video, and today we are playing some more Civilization as part of the next episode in Strategy Guide. And let's get right into it. Last time we left off on the fact that Queen Elizabeth, for no apparent reason other than wanting a technology that we have that they don't have, caused them to go to war with us. They're like, we want you to give us this piece of technology that makes you so great. Otherwise, we'll go to war with you. And well, if I have this supposed technology that makes it so great, then you stand no chance against me. But that's pretty much what I have to go with. Right now, the war will end eventually in 3 turns, until someone researches a counter technology for the Great Wall Wonder, which, in case you guys need to be caught up, I am at democracy for my current state of government. I have roads half price, wonders half price, and more great people, and a few other things. As well. So I'm just gonna start out with that. Okay, I'm gonna see how far along we are with riflemen. How far... Okay, so they built them every 2 turns. Didn't I start out with one here? Or maybe that's because I sent that one there. Then I want to have this one pumping out riflemen. And now that we're done with the university there, we already have a courthouse. I really don't see anything other to do quite at the moment. As far as I know, aqueduct would make the city grow faster, and that's probably what I want now. And after aqueduct, let me see if there's any other buildings. Harbor, greenery, no. I think I'm just gonna, I don't have any other buildings I want. I'm just gonna have that make, riflemen there. At this point in the game, this one, check buildings. No, that's view people. We have a temple, workshop, and a bank. We want to swap out that temple for a cathedral to give us more culture. Now, the reason we want to do this... Okay, never mind. Hit that I said we wanted to swap out the temple for a cathedral. More culture is not what we need at the moment. As you can see here, I thought I saw a light blue. That's actually a little bit darker blue. And I mistook that for Napoleon of the French, so... And if that was their capital city, they would have had more bonus, they get a bonus to, culture in their starting city as they start out with a cathedral, so... There's a little fun fact for you. And that is done making the Great Wall. I'm gonna have a cruiser fleet. I'm actually gonna make that my naval base. Do that for now. I just have a whole bunch of... Oh! What? How did they have 3? I don't know, but we lost our tank that we started out with. I really couldn't do much about that. I was just blockading that area. But they really can't do much against, this thing. That is an Indian galley. So that's something we can't really do anything about. That will be done in 2 turns. Aqueduct, riflemen. Okay. Riflemen will be done next turn. We can start arming our borders with that. This is what I wanted, the galleon. We have the attack advantage. Wait, how did we have the advantage, but they still won? I don't know, but it's pissing me off. Okay. Well, we have one. We don't really have any other place to go. They have warriors stuck, like, right there. It's kind of funny. How did they get there? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave this defending the city and just have that make out more riflemen. I'm gonna rush that, so that will be completed next turn. Although it does not take effect this turn. No, all wonders cannot start take effect and are automatically finished on the beginning of your next turn. So if you have enough production to finish it now on this turn, or if you spend gold to rush it, it will not be completed until next turn. So that is something you need to be aware about. So if it says you could pay 80 gold to finish it next turn, but it's already going to be done next turn, it wouldn't be worth it. Now, if it's a building, on the other hand, it might be worth it, as the building will take effect as soon as you... Well, will be finished as soon as you build it, but will not take effect until... Any bonuses it gives off will not take effect until the beginning of next turn. If it's like producing... If it involves making production or food or any type of trade. But other than that, it should take effect this turn. But that varies if it's online, because diplomacy isn't really... You can sort of affect how bots do diplomacy by saying, oh, this wall grants us peace or make us not want to go to war with them. But that's only temporary for bots until they research the counter thing, but that doesn't apply to me, because just because they have a wonder, it doesn't stop me from wanting to go to war against them. So, now I'm going to build a cruiser. That's going to take 3 turns. And as I predicted, they're going to offer peace. But it didn't matter, because I could have totally owned them. And you want to know what? I'm going to have like 3 naval fleets sitting right outside their main city. After that. After I get like 3 or 4 of them. I don't know. Okay. Speaking of naval fleets, did you know the Romans were actually in the First Punic War turned naval battle into land battle, as they armed their ships with army men and had them cross over crossing planks onto enemy ships and slaughter their naval men, because they knew how to operate a boat in many different types of ships, but they had no training in hand-to-hand combat, which gave them the advantage. Speaking of which, hand-to-hand combat, we don't really have hand-to-hand combat now that we have riflemen, so I just need 1 more for another army. I'm going to send that one down to Rome, send the next one to Syracuse, which Syracuse was actually raided at least 3 or 4 times, I think, during the Punic Wars, so... By the way, the Punic Wars was a war between the Romans and the Carthaginians, mainly fighting over control of and trade routes of pretty much the Mediterranean Sea. So, in case you guys were curious. Okay, 40. How much gold are we getting? 48 per turn. Now, when you're done making that one, or when this one's done with its aqueduct, I'm gonna make the other one make riflemen, and then have Antium like work on a bank. Wait, does it have a bank? It does have a bank. Buildings. What do I? No. What do I want? I want the world. I want the, what is it? The Trade Fair of Troyes. Yeah, right here. 125 production. That will quadruple gold output, I think. Oh no, it doubles the gold production in that city. It's already being doubled. So pretty much, actually, buildings will go courthouse, then that. So we should be able to get that done. Okay. Well. Okay. Now what do I need? 4 turns before we get another cruiser. Okay. That's completed in 4. So, right now, things are looking good. We are at peace. And we now have the ability to make the Manhattan Project Wonder. Now, this throws a whole... This This pretty much changes my whole strategy or what I was going to do in the near future. For now, I'm going to make the corporation. What this means is that we're going to rush that, have one fleet, and then stop everything in the city. Go straight for this. That takes 29 turns. But you want to know what? We need all the workers we can get. So what I'm going to do is put 2 more workers inside this place and have production go up, and it now takes 25. But you know, I guess that's just how it's gonna go. Form fleet, and I'll be able to increase production as well. Naval fleets can move faster and in deeper water without the requirement of a wonder to do so, so that is actually quite good. That will be done 3 turns. Another rifleman. We'll get a rifleman in 2 turns. This one will not have enough time to finish another army before that. So, trade fair of Troy's. Gonna be building that. Remember, it's actually for other civs 250, as ours is 125, as we get half off of all of our wonders. So now that we remembered that, let's move up here along the coast and see what going on. Okay, we got that. Manhattan Project, 23 turns. Okay, I'm checking. We do not need... Okay, I guess they automatically put that next guy I would have gotten from the population upgrade into there. So what I'm going to do is put that army there. Gonna get trade fair, check on that. We're gonna rush this. Now we're gonna build rifleman units. Now, it's okay if you end up making a lot of rifleman units. If you are ahead in technology and you get half off wonders, chances are you can build Leonardo's workshop, no problem. Once you have access to tanks, artillery, in modern infantry, your whole army will be upgraded to that. So you'll no longer have warrior units, but you'll have like tank units and modern infantry units and artillery in place of those old units. So now we have that. Something we should do after every so often is check who's winning. Of course, if they will let us know in terms of like some movement around us, or like if they use an ability or something that a great person has near us, we'll know. But it doesn't look like anything's changed other than Lincoln. Civ. Wow, they put their like second city all the way over there. It's kind of spread out. They're easily cut off from the rest. But their civs up here. We found their city of Buffalo. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, we paid them money to go to war with because, well, they declared war on us, and we can't directly go to war with them because of our government and whatnot not allowing us to. That's just how it is. But the increase in trade and production is totally worth it. There is an actual barbarian village here, although the reward that we're getting is probably not that worth it anymore, as I'm making more money than I could probably get from that. I don't know. Yeah, 48, pretty close. But we get that every turn, though. So, 22 turns for that. So, complete rifleman, I could rush that. Okay, so that's done. So, Karl Marx, he will add 50% culture. Let me think about it. Now, the way you can tell if a city has a great person who increases culture, you can look at a city like this and you don't even have to open up the menu. As you can see, my city has a little banner with the mask on it, which means that someone does. The one with the hammer means we have one that increases production there or reduces the cost production for something. But we do not have one in this city of Antium. And it would be more beneficial to have an Antium as Rome is not a border territory. So I'm going to activate its power. And I can convert that city, but that might start a war with someone, and well, we don't really need it. And at the moment, because it's so far spread out from us, we're like, we need to defend this area over here, but all of our cities are over here, and we on the other side of the map, and we can't protect them. So that's going to be a problem. So what I'm going to do is rush another rifleman, and we're going to see what we can do. We're going to have that one defend the city. Then after that, all riflemen will be spammed out and pushed to the borders. Then Manhattan Project, 21 turns. Still gotta work on that. If anything, this is taking longer than expected, but we don't have that much anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, get iron mines and then move one of our units to an iron mine. That will definitely bring up production a lot. So, for now, I know that there's a barbarian village here, but we'd have to move military units outside, and we'd have to force, and they would automatically be teleported back to, like, our home area if they got caught, or if they were in someone else's territory that we're at peace with, because sometimes when you expand your territory or your cultural influence, your troops are usually teleported to a city. And we're currently making use of, like, 2 areas, so that's kind of good, I guess. I don't know. Commune, railroad. Wait, what do we get from this? You build iron mine. Yeah, railroad. That's what I want. Okay, so we love the king. They declared in Antium. I'm a president because we are a democracy. That's what I chose for the government of this civilization. So I don't know why you're referring to me as a king. To me, that just is a load of nonsense. But you know, whatever. Okay, well, that is an English galley. As far as I know, in order to travel through here, we pretty much have this whole area blockaded, but it's our own, so it's not really a blockade. But people can't really go through and see what's on the other side. So I guess that's kind of okay. And I'm just going to go out and have that explore everything that we haven't seen. So pretty much anywhere there's fog of war will be there. For the sole purpose of seeing what that does. Seeing what's out there and seeing what we can get. Maybe any unfounded artifacts that we could get. I almost said fartifacts. And I'm like, that would have been bad. Okay. So the English galley backed off. It looks like our 3 cities are the top 3 cities. Followed by London. The Hill. I don't know how you pronounce that. I wouldn't expect anyone from whatever civilization that's from to properly pronounce the names of all of our cities. Because, well, one, they're not from here. They don't speak our language. Well, most, I would assume they wouldn't. Because they're from a different country. But, you know, that's fine. I'll just have to deal with them mispronouncing our names of all of our cities. So, there you go. Okay. That is 7 turns for trade fair. I'm going to save up money so I can rush that. That's actually much more important right now to me than having these riflemen units, as I don't think we'll be attacked anytime soon. That's there. English galleys keeps trying to get there, but it can't really do much of anything. Now, I wish I could make an iron mine, but I'd have to stop production in Rome to do that. And I don't really want to do that. I know I'm using access tiles here. Okay, well, I'm trying to think. I'd take one of the two science ones away and one of the one apple tiles away if I were to make a settler unit, but I don't want to. I was thinking about doing it and make a settlers unit and have it settle here and increase the population. That way it gets done faster. But you know, that's just going to take forever as well. You know, wonders will take a while, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so trade fair. Ooh! That will be done next turn. Then we can get twice as many of those, riflemen for a short period of time before we get something else new. I think I might want to actually make an iron mine in that city. If we have access to do that. Wait. Do we have a... No, we would need, yeah, we would have an iron mine, yeah. Right now I'm gonna make a courthouse. That will be completed in less time. Yes, let there be peace. Don't bug me about this. I think they try to go to war with me, but then realize the Great Wall, wonder prevents them from doing it, and they're like, fudge! We'll just say we want to stay at peace with them. Now shoot. I'm on an important call with a diplomat from the Romans or something. I feel like that's what happens every time they're like, okay, you want to talk about some stuff? And they're like, about peace? And I'm like, yes, I know, we're at peace with each other, and so forth. But I feel like that's what's going on at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. Like, because I get a feeling that the second that someone builds the counter technology, it will be like, they'll be like the first to declare war on us. And that could be a problem. Okay. So, I guess we're at peace again. We got a naval fleet. A very good naval fleet. We had lost a ship, even though that I had an advantage somehow. I guess my galleon didn't feel like using its cannons like it should have. But, you know, I guess that's just how the game is. But, I'm gonna have to end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave any comments, questions, or feedback for me in the comment section down below. Or check out the strategy guide playlist, as that will also be in the comment section down below if you want to see any of my other strategy guides. And there will probably be, my estimate, of at least 3 to 4 more videos on this, as it takes a while to play this game. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.